A vine with a taste for reptiles. It's mid-morning in a hot Rift Valley. Two members of the team have scoured the area for hours and have literally walked into a rare opportunity. To film it, they set up a high-speed camera and lock it down on a stable tripod. Nothing must vibrate or shake the rig because they're going in close. It's a deadly duel between two camouflaged killers. For every successful creature coupling, there are dozens more that don't work out. This male praying mantis has just escaped the voracious jaws of the female, falling over 50 times his body length. His strong outer skeleton barely saves his life. While he's now a safe distance from the female, the fight has drained his energy reserves. Now, he's hungry. There's a rustle in the leaves nearby. His target walks on 6 legs, 18 knees, and can run up to 3 miles per hour. Cockroaches originated in Africa and Asia 250 million years ago, and now occupy almost every corner of our planet. The mantis is so motionless and camouflaged, the roach walks straight into the strike zone. In real time, the attack is too fast to see, but the awesome speed and precision of the strike are revealed when the action is 60 times slower. The mantis captures the cockroach in 50 thousandths of a second. Now it's time for the kill. Using the blades of his jaws, the male paralyzes the roach with a deep bite to the neck. Now he eats it alive. Roach bodies are so primitive, they can actually live for a week without their heads. By keeping his head, the mantis escaped a lethal attack and the threat of starvation for now. In East Africa, most victories are short-lived. The dark pointed feathers and long graceful stride belong to an ancient predator. Its species dates back 50 million years. The magnificent gray-crowned crane. Once they lived as far away as North America, but today only the African sun provides the warmth they need to survive. Its wingspan is almost 7 feet, and its lifespan almost 25 years. East African villagers believe these majestic predators bring in the seasonal rains. Biologists believe their eyes, protected by nictitating lids, provide excellent peripheral vision, allowing them to spot elusive prey. The gray crown and black crown are the only cranes able to roost in high branches, using their long hind toes to hold them steady. But while this female finds shelter in the trees, other hungry predators find prey. And telling some of these killers apart from the branches they prowl isn't easy. This one looks like a vine until you see its business end. The vine snake. Its forked tongue samples the air for the scent of prey. Set behind the pointed snout are eyes with pupils shaped like keyholes. This gives the vine snake increased depth perception, which is critical when picking prey off a branch. This female has hunted all night without a kill. But now, the rising light reveals an opportunity. All the snake has to do is turn her head in the right direction. Coming up, the deadly slurp of a green phantom, and later, a stampede. In the heat of the day, light from the sun can be blinding, though plenty of creatures in the East African plain make it their business to be invisible in plain sight. This vine snake, only a body length away from a kill, has failed to recognize its prey for a very simple reason. This reptile is Africa's master of deception. Its name is the very definition of disguise. The chameleon. In this case, an African dwarf chameleon. There are more than 50 species of chameleon that haunt the trees and grassy floors of East Africa, all able to change their colors to match their surroundings. But their enemies are often nearly as good at blending in to the surroundings. The deadly gaboon viper has scales that blend in with rough tree bark. But chameleons still have an edge. Unlike snakes, chameleons can change to preset colors and patterns to match their moods. And some of these combinations make them harder to spot. In a calm state, this species turns the same vivid green as the leaves of this tree. The common chameleon. This female stalks insects using a pair of remarkable eyes, housed in movable turrets. She can actually move and focus each eye separately as she hunts. She moves slowly and deliberately until she spots her kill. To gauge the tongue's velocity and to see just how it's deployed, the team will use super slow motion photography. In real time, the strike is a blur. Slowed down 200 times, it's nothing short of awesome. The tip of the tongue has a club-like muscle covered in sticky mucus that acts like a suction cup.